book this week is called Germs Are Not for Sharing. This is a great time to do this book too. Hold on one moment, okay? All right, the author is Elizabeth Verdick, and it's illustrated by Mirka Heinlein. Sure, they'll say the name's a little different. Now, this is an informational text. Usually, informational texts include photographs. This one has illustrations, but it's going to tell us about, what do you think it's going to tell us about? What do you think this book is going to be about?
Washing your hands.
Washing your hands. She's looking at the cover. She's looking at the picture. Good.
Don't share germs.
Okay, germs are not for sharing. She said don't share germs. She got that from reading the title. All right, let's listen to the story.
Germs Are Not for Sharing by Elizabeth Verdick. Illustrated by Marieka Heinlein.
If they show a big picture of one, I'm covering my eyes.
Well, we are going to look.
Oh,
These are illustrations, so they're pictures, they're drawings. All right, here we go. Yep, the illustrator drew these pictures. All right, can you see? Does that look like that? All right, so as long as this works, here we go.
Achoo! Achoo! What do you need to do? Say, tissue please, or reach for one yourself. Blow, wipe, and toss. Good job. Cough, cough, cough. What do you need to do? Turn your head away. Cough into your sleeve. Why? Because germs are not for sharing. Germs can make you sick.
And they need a body to live in.
Oops. Uh-oh. What do you need to do? Put it in the trash. Time to get a new one.
There, look what they're oopsing about down here.
A cookie.
The cookie fell. Yep, it's hard to see with the screen there.
Flush. What do you need to do? Go and wash your hands, because germs are not for sharing.
We know that.
How do you wash your hands? Warm water, lots of soap. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Sing a little song. Rinse, rinse, rinse. A, B, C, D.
And they sing the whole alphabet, right?
Yep.
You wash your hands for 2 minutes.
No. 20 seconds.
When do you wash your
20
hands?
seconds, yes, 20 seconds.
Before it's time to eat.
You caught me.
When things get messy. When you sneeze or cough or go potty. Or anytime you need to.
All right, so when do you wash your hands? Before it's time to eat, when things get messy, when you sneeze or cough or go potty, or anytime you need to. This is a big, big, big one. And I just said 2 minutes, but Mr. Ben said how many seconds do you wash your hands for?
20.
20
That's- I said it
seconds,
too.
right? You brush your teeth for 2 minutes. I was getting confused.
I
So
said
20 seconds. Is everyone doing that when they're in the bathroom washing their hands for 20 seconds? If you sing the ABC song, it'll be 20 seconds. All right, let's keep listening and we'll talk more about it.
What are your favorite songs?
What are your favorite songs? That's a good one too.
Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. Send those germs down the drain. Bye-bye, germs. Smooch, smooch. Kisses are nice to give and get, but not when you're sick. What can you do? Stand back, blow a kiss, catch a kiss, That's right, like that.
All right.
I don't
So we have been talking all about germs this year, right? This year is a little different than other years because of the COVID virus. But this book kind of reminds us of some of the things that we need to do to not share germs. Okay? Why shouldn't you share germs? Why shouldn't you share germs? Raise your hand if you can tell me. Are you going to tell me? Go raise your hand. Okay. Why shouldn't you share germs?
You might get sick of other people's germs.
Okay, yes. You might get sick from other people's germs. Remember when we went back to this page? Germs can make you sick. Can you see germs?
No.
No. You look at your hands, you don't see them. But they're there. And as long as you
need a
wash your hands, yep. And as long as you use hand sanitizer, it'll help keep those germs from spreading. Another thing we have to do this year is wear our mask. So as a reminder, it's very important our mask has to be over our nose. Why does it have to be over our nose?
When you sneeze, it goes. When you sneeze, so it doesn't get other people.
Okay, right. Because germs can come out of your mouth, right? The spit and the saliva when you're talking, the germs come out. That's why we wear a mask to block that. But the nose has to be covered all the time because you have snot in there, and you don't want that snot coming out on people or on things, right? You might not even be able to see when I'm talking if I wasn't wearing my mask, and I'm talking. Little droplets are going into the air. You can't even see them, kind of like germs. You can't even see. So we wear our mask to stop that right now. And hopefully in a little while, in a few months, years, however long it takes, we'll be able to go back to how it was last year. Remember at preschool when we were there and we were playing and we didn't have our masks on? Yes, Georgia?
Where did the coronavirus come from?
We're not really sure exactly how it came. So that's a whole nother story. You know what? That would be a very good mystery Doug, and maybe we'll look that up a little bit later and see if he has one of those, okay? Mystery Doug about maybe where it came from. But what we have to do, Georgia, is we have to make sure that we stay safe by wearing our masks, washing our hands. It's very important.
Also keeping your distance.
Keeping your distance. The part where they said blowing kisses, right? Now in here, we don't blow kisses to our friends, but we might have we used to high five and handshake and things like that. Now we can give air high fives, we can give waves, we can do air fist bumps, right? To kind of keep our distance. That's why our desks are a little bit farther apart. We keep our own bins. We got to make sure that we're not touching other people's things to keep us safe and not spread germs. All right, we're going to talk more and more about this as the weeks go by. So I want to show you this real quick.
I just did a job.
Okay, remember our chart here that we looked at? How can I be the healthiest me? This week we're talking about taking care of ourselves. So the big thing to help take care of yourself is to do what? Wash your hands. And in our class, and here at school, we have to make sure we keep our masks on. And we're not touching other people's things. That's the big thing to keep us from spreading. Well, you gotta keep your mask up when you're talking, okay? All right, so how can I be the healthiest me? Taking care of myself. We talked about being fit, and now we're talking about staying clean. All right, we're gonna talk more about that after music, because that'll be coming up right now.